Greetings once again. 10:30T, Bill with me, Scott. It's been about 50,000 miles since I've seen you last. Been kind of busy the past couple of days, sorry. It's also been about 20 degrees here, but guess what? It has been beautiful out. I mean, the biggest, bluest skies, little clouds floating by. If you have nothing else to be thankful for in this life, look up at the sky sometimes and see what God's made us. We fail to appreciate it sometimes, a lot of times. So here's what happened. I last left you, I was working on the landing gear a little bit. Let me show you what I got. Got the axle in. I got the center of the axle over top the center of the plane. I did that with a framing square back and forth 100 times till I got that right. Got the holes drilled in the axle right here. And I got her set in place right where she goes. The next step was to glue these on, and I did that, little thrust bumpers. And then the next step is to put on braces, tubing that goes from there to there. It's about 17.5 inches long. Anyway, wouldn't you know it, the few metal items I'm actually missing. I'm missing, I don't know, about 8 or 10 metal items still, hardware items. Sure enough, it's missing. And so I've been looking around for some more aluminum tubing. It's 1/2 inch aluminum tubing. And couldn't find any anywhere suitable. Nowhere without having to order it and wait a long time. So I went to a hardware store today. Bought me a piece of 1/2 inch steel tube. Of course, it's about half the thickness of the aluminum tube and about twice the weight. Probably an ounce or two heavier than aluminum, but that's what we're going to use. It's plenty strong. Then I picked up some more washers. You know, the kit came with 6 number 10 washers, and you actually need about 100 or so. Might have been an attempt to reduce weight, but also not very safe. I don't like nuts up against wood. So we're going to make sure we always got washers for that. Got some temporary nuts because I put the hinges on and all that, and I don't want to put the lock nuts on and tighten them up until I'm ready to, I got to do the wrapping on the body with the fabric and all that, and I'll do that with the hinges off. Meanwhile, I wanted to flip it over and put it in place with all the landing gear on, of course, and look at it as a more completed project. So the next thing I'm going to do is I got these aluminum bushings that go right here. I got like a 1/2 inch one and then a thicker one. And then somewhere out here you got your other strut bars, aluminum bars, which I think that's them up there in the ceiling. Screw into here and we'll go up. It's upside down, of course. We'll go down to up to my wing and brace the wing off. And that's what's going to lift me up in the air. So let me get started on that. I did a layoff. I need to cut some on the bandsaw. A little warm. One more inside piece, then I got to cut 2 outside pieces of inch wide. Alright, that side's already done. I've done that previously. Just got to clean up that side there. Got 2 outer bushings. One over here. Get a little round file in here and clean her up a little bit. fit, does it? And I can tell you something, when you're messing with these aluminum bushings, you get one stuck on there, man, they're hard to get off. I had to bang that one off the other day on that control rod. And this right away is fitting on there. I had to do some rotor rooting on the inside. I was reading in the Bible just the other day how Jesus cured a guy of dropsy. And I always thought dropsy was either the medical term for when you lose control of your feet, you know, your feet, ankle, whatever, or the modern day term where I just drop stuff a lot. I got dropsies. But actually, I looked it up and there was swelling and stuff in your joints and feet. Some are almost like gout. I don't have that, but I got the dropsies as far as dropping stuff. As I get older, my skin gets drier. Of course, low arthritis sets in, stuff like that. You just don't have that same grip you used to. But as you get older, like that one song, you learn to hold on loosely. Just a little faster. Look at there. Yes. That's what I'm talking about right there. Now, I've already put the bushings in the wheels. I got these extra long nuts supposedly for brake calipers or something like that, but I'm not using brakes. Brakes are no fun. Let's put a little bit of grease on here. But I didn't yet. Alright, and that goes something like that. Starting to look like an upside down airplane, huh? Let me end up cutting part of this off, I think. We'll see what happens. It came a few inches long. Instead of cutting it, I just put it on like it was. Got the dropsies again. Round stuff seems to fall out of your hand easier. I don't know if you noticed that. My wife's wondering why she's finding all these metal bits in her clothes. Well, I don't know, I told her. Years ago, I used to do a lot of concrete work, and everything I had concrete on it. So much so that it actually ground off the coating of our washing machine. You know, it had that ceramic glaze coating with like speckles on it and stuff. Not ours, boy, ours was shiny steel from all that concrete in there. I don't know how I got all my clothes. I guess I got too close to the action. And then my sons, of course, they work with me. I think they got more concrete on them than I did. All right. Got a wheel here. Two bushings. Actually bearing bushings are actually forming. Actually a bearing a bushing together. Follow me. Get this thing greased up and all that. All right, kids, there's the landing gear. Still got to do the pipe. And this side lost a little air too. Okay. Just go inside there and up to there. I think I got just enough pipe, not much to spare. I'm gonna need to cut this, squeeze it, clean it, and paint it since it's steel. Of course, everything's painted. I'm gonna mark it, put a 3/16 hole in it. Boy, this stuff needs cleaned up bad over here. All this metal work. Okay. Get that AN358 bolt there. All right, I left myself a little bit of wiggle room right there. I'll go ahead and flatten the other side out, do it, and then cut it in the middle. Yeah, like that. Notice I'm using a little hammer. One more. Mark it. This goes for here. An angle just does fit. Just a little grinding. Alright, that's how it's going to go. I got to cut and drill down, sand them, paint them. When you come back, they'll be on there. My lunch hour is over. I kind of skipped lunch today. I need to lose a few pounds because I'm adding these steel parts to the plane. I'm probably added between the tail wheel and that piece there, probably close to a pound, I guess. So that's one more pound I got to lose. I'm doing it by missing lunch today. But hope y'all have a blessed day today. It sure is beautiful here. Hope it's beautiful at your place. I know we got snow everywhere. We got a little sprinkle here. We'd love to have some. We got the kids and grandkids love it. Of course, you can't get much regular work done, but you know, every now and then you just need to play. And remember, when you see snow, that one day, those of us who believe in Jesus, He's going to wash us as white as snow. Remember that every time you see snow. See you next episode. Take care.